you the person who forgets to wear green on St. Patrick's Day and gets pinched, or the person who thinks about it all year long? This video series, running from February 1st, St. Bridget's Day, to March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, is to help you get fit on Irish history and culture. Recently, I've started to write an Irish historical fiction novel. I figured, why not share all the research that I've been doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jeff Rosenzweig, pen name J Rose, and I hope you enjoy the series.
Diagwait.
You may have heard people talking about, being angry is getting my Irish up. You may have heard people say that the Irish are predisposed to alcoholism or swearing or whatever. That is crazy talk. If you look at the people that have inhabited the island of Ireland, you've got the pre-Celtic people. We don't know much about them. They were the mound builders, Calendar. They were pretty smart. Then you had the Celtic that started to come in about 600 years before Christ. The problem is the Celtic were not really a unified people. They actually came from different parts of Europe. They had a culture that was similar. They had a trade language, similar religious practices, but not all the same. Then in comes Patrick and introduces Christianity. So there's nothing sort of inherently Catholic about these people. They were pagan before. So there's this ideology that comes in. To really call this by the book Roman Catholicism, it was not. It was a very different form of Christianity. In come the Vikings. About 800, they started raiding, came and stayed in settled port towns like Dublin, that later becomes Dublin. But they mixed with the people that were already there. And then in come the Normans, who had also conquered England. The problem was the Normans that came in to rule were said in England to be sort of more Irish than the Irish themselves. If you have an Irish last name that has the Fitz prefix, Fitzgerald, Fitzsimmons, Fitzpatrick, that's actually Norman. So are you going to count that out as not being Irish? No, not at all. But what about all of the people that have come in, in recent years from Asia, from Africa? Would they be any less Irish? What you do have is common culture, and there are certainly very Irish things to do, to say, to eat, music, and things like that. But genetically, to say that the Irish are any more predisposed to any one thing, a lot of people think, red hair, you're descended from leprechauns or something. No, maybe the red hair comes more from the Scandinavian invasions, but still, only 9% of people in Ireland have red hair. So when I hear people say that Irish people are more genetically disposed to eating potatoes or swearing or drinking, it just me off so much I gotta go have a beer. Thanks for tuning in to Beyond Green Beer. It's good to be back. Slán!